In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, hello everybody, how are you doing? We're doing great by the mercy and grace of Almighty Allah. My name's NA Saqib. I'm your Usman IELTS trainer, additionally been also teaching the students of spoken English for the last 20 years at the platform of Genius Institute, Lahore. Dear friends, my today's lecture would be about IELTS writing task 2, an all-important essay which will decide your fate, whether you're gonna get higher band scores or lower band scores, unfortunately. We are anticipating you will be taking higher band score with a kind of tips and techniques which I'm going to introduce today for writing your introduction. As you know that the constituent elements of a fine essay are an introduction, its body paragraphs and conclusion. So today's lecture will be just giving you very helping hand for writing your introduction in line with the requirements of the examiner's criterion of assessment or the band descriptors for writing task 2. So let's get started. In this video lecture actually I will let you know each statement in your introduction paragraph. Yes, there are 3 basic statements. We'll be just talking simply about them further and then giving you the details of all those 3 statements. So this lesson is for both academic students and journal training students or professionals. Actually, the marking criterion for writing an essay is the same for both of them, and the same techniques are used for a band score 6 and a band score 9. So this lesson is for students of all band scores. But what's the difference? Why somebody's going to get 6 and why somebody's going to get 9? The only difference will be that a band score 9 student will use richer and more complex language. So this is important for for a bit of understanding that you can also acquire a band score 8 or 9 if you have variety of grammar structures in your arsenal, and if you can also produce to the point vocabulary or much needed vocabulary for that topic. Actually, what does introduction paragraph contain now? As it talked about 3 major sentences. An introduction paragraph actually for writing task 2 requires 3 statements: a background statement, a thesis statement, and an outline statement. And what is a background statement now? A background statement is a paraphrase of the essay question, and you rephrase actually the question or the statement of the question. And all essays must have this statement. What's a thesis statement? It's a direct answer to the essay question and the task. Actually, an outline statement would be, you would be discussing your plan, what you're going to write down in the essay itself, or in the body paragraphs to be more exact. So an IELTS introduction actually doesn't require anything more than this. This is actually in queue with the marking criteria of writing task 2. And in many academic academic writings or essays or formal writings, you would find that there is an additional sentence which is used, and that is known as a hook. And what is this hook? Actually, of course we use hook in many formal academic essays. But actually, do we use a hook here in IELTS writing task 2 essay? The answer is big no. We don't need any hook. A hook actually is to create a bit of interest for the examiner, for the reader, but that isn't the marking criteria for IELTS essays. So if it doesn't have any marking criteria or doesn't have any points or scores, It mustn't be written, of course. And it creates interest, or interest does not improve your score, as a matter of fact, and it's not marked at all, so we don't need it. Don't waste your time in writing the hook or creating a bit of interest or entertainment for the examiner. Even the boring sentences will be all right, because the examiners are paid for checking your IELTS writing task too. Now, let's have a bit of more detail of all these statements one by one. As far as the background statement is concerned, the function of the background statement is to present the issues in the essay question. And it highlights the issues. And what do you do for doing it? You do this by paraphrasing the question. And you reverse sometime the order of the question. But you must see that meaning should not be hurt. It should remain the same, and you can change with a bit of liberty the words by using synonyms or different other key phrases. So you rewrite the question or the essay question your way. As I told you, that you use the synonyms or change the form of verbs, and the topic remains the same, but now the words are different. Now, what is the thesis statement? The second statement is the thesis statement, and you give your answer in the thesis statement. What is your personal opinion regarding it, and how you personally feel about it? And this is also an important statement, and it is also in line with the constituent elements of writing an introduction. And as far as the outline statement is concerned, you actually tell the examiner about your plan, what you're gonna do in the body paragraphs, and how you will be just making and extending your answer by writing your topic sentences in each body paragraph. So these are the important parts of your IELTS essay introduction. 3 statements. A background statement actually is the paraphrasing of all the question statement, and then the second one is the thesis statement, in which you express your personal opinion regarding that topic, and number 3 is the outline statement, in which you let the examiner know what is your plan about writing in the body paragraphs and giving the topic sentences in each body paragraph. And now there is another question which is frequently asked: what should be the length of the introductory paragraph? And my answer to those students is always that it should not exceed from 45 to 60 words. They certainly do not need to be longer. These introductions, they should not exceed the limit of 45 to 60 words. Introduction actually is the functional paragraph, and when once its function is done, it's completed. So move quickly to the body paragraphs, because the paragraphs contain more band scores, and they need to be focused as soon as you finish your introduction. As I told you, the main body paragraphs of your are marked more, and more marks or band scores come from your body paragraphs. So you need to focus on the body paragraphs later. So thank you very much, my dear friends. We'll be talking shortly about the body paragraphs, how to write these paragraphs. They should be number 3 or 2, and what are the constituent elements of body paragraphs, and then about the conclusion. So wait for our next soon published videos. Until then, God bless you all. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.